tuning in to, hi, good morning, and thank you for tuning in again to Freedom Friday. Thank you. So, my name is Denise Solomon. I am a licensed mental health counselor here in the great sunny state of Florida. It's kind of warm today, so. I am also the owner of Grow, Empower, Transform Therapy here in Florida. If you are looking for a therapist, I'm here. If you're my friends or family, you're in Florida, let me know what you're looking for, and I can refer you to see somebody else, right? Somebody else. I know a lot of friends who are therapists, and they're out here. We're willing to help, and we're here. My website is www.gettherapy.org. So today I just want to come and talk to you about boundaries. Yes, boundaries. We know what boundaries are. It is a place where you stop. We have boundaries. You can only go but so far before you violate. So I'll give you the definition because you don't have to take my word for it. Definition: personal boundaries. They're guidelines, rules, or limits that a person creates to identify reasonable, safe, and permissible ways for other people to behave towards them, and how they will respond when somebody passes those limits. Boundaries keep you safe. They keep you mentally sane. They keep you healthy. There is nothing wrong with putting boundaries in place, period. And please don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong for putting those boundaries up, for having standards for yourself, values, morals. It's not. It's very healthy. Actually, please do it. Take some time to sit down with yourself. Even write a list, if you would like, of boundaries that is a violation to you. So when someone do cross them, you're able to go and confront them. All confrontation is not negative. I know when people hear confrontation, it's like, Denise, you can't tell people to fight. I'm not. You can confront somebody in a good way. You can say, hey, listen, what you said to me, I didn't like, feel disrespectful and I crossed a boundary. That other person, it would be nice if they say, okay, I'm sorry, and I won't do it again. However, if they say, well, it ain't my fault that you feel that, you cut that person off immediately because that person is truly disrespectful. Doesn't matter who the person is. They can be family or not family. If they are disrespecting and crossing those boundaries, there are times when a situation can become violent, and that's what we're trying to prevent, right? Of course. So some personal boundaries that are healthy, that it's okay for you to have, is saying no. Saying no. It's very difficult for some adult children to do, especially to parents, especially to their family. Because then you will have those individuals that says, why are you telling me no? But you never said no, but you always did this. I thought you was a Christian. What's going on? You're supposed to help. So you ask them the question, yes, I'm a Christian, but are you trying to take advantage of me to do what you want to do? Are you really disrespecting me right now? Are you crossing that boundary? That's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship. That is not a healthy boundary. Not saying no is an unhealthy boundary. When you say yes all of the time, that wears you out mentally, physically, and emotionally, and you empty yourself out until you have nothing left to give, not even for yourself. And that's what we're trying to prevent. And this is why it is so important to put these boundaries in place. Another unhealthy boundary is trying to fix other people or you save them. Many women attempt to fix the man. Many men attempt to save the woman. Why? That's a tall order to fill. You don't even have that power. It's not your responsibility. It is that individual responsibility to work on themselves, for themselves, not for you. It's okay to say no. It is okay. Perfectly okay to say no. Don't do it. You're not here to fix somebody. You're not here to save somebody. That's unhealthy. Very unhealthy. Another healthy boundary to have is knowing your self-worth. Know how much you're worth. Already know it. Walk around knowing it. Hold your head up. Hold your head up high. nothing wrong with holding your head up high and walking anywhere. You don't have to go like this. Period. At all. Hold your head up high. Know your boundaries. Know your self-worth. Know that you deserve it. Know that you deserve it. And don't compromise. That's unhealthy. An unhealthy boundary is compromising. You have standards. You have your boundaries in place, but yet you compromise because you want to settle. No. Know our worth. We don't have to settle at all. We don't have to settle at all. Go without. Do you really need this person in your life if you have to settle and compromise on what you don't want from an individual to come into your life? An individual is coming into your life, meaning they want to take your time, energy, oxygen, and you want to compromise? No. You're coming into my life. I don't have to say yes. No. Don't compromise. Don't settle. Don't sell yourself short at all. You deserve it. You deserve the best, and you need to know that. Put those healthy boundaries up. If your feelings and your emotions are getting disrespected and they're not meeting your needs, why are they in your life? Having a healthy boundary means that you know what you need. You know your feelings, and you know that they are important. Very important. When you have somebody that comes and just violate all of it, and it continues to appear that they don't respect it, why are they in your life? They don't have to be in your life at all, period. You don't need them. You don't need them in your life. You don't need them in your life. They will deplete you. And like my pastor say, they will use you and use you and use you until they use you up. And you have nothing left to give. You have nothing left to give. Put those boundaries up. The way other people feel in their happiness, it's not your responsibility. Not your responsibility at all. That is their responsibility, their issue. You can add to someone's happiness, as I learned when I did premarital counseling before me and my husband got married. I can add to his happiness. He can add to my happiness, but we cannot make each other happy. I cannot depend on him to make me happy. And he cannot depend on me to make him happy. What if something happens to us? Then what? Then what? Then what? My happiness? I'm not happy anymore because he was my happiness. She was my. I'm not happy anymore because my job was my happiness. I'm not happy anymore. No, we have to find what makes us happy. We have to really sit down with ourselves and really evaluate what we like, what we want, what we don't want, what we don't like. We have to write down the standards that we want to have for ourselves. We deserve to do that. It is okay to do that. There is nothing wrong. Saying no, remember, saying no is a complete sentence. We don't have to give an explanation. No. Definitely a complete sentence. Don't feel bad. You don't have to feel guilty. Don't let anybody guilt you into saying yes, please. And I say that many times because the first time I said no, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be hated. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? You're like, oh, okay, so I'm just going to see if such and such can do it. Thanks. Oh my gosh, talking about the weight that came off my shoulder. That's exactly what it feels like when you put those boundaries in place. You start to know your worth. You do. And other people start to have some more respect for you, which they should have. But anyway, that's a video for a different day. And like the post that I made, some people think you're acting funny when you put boundaries in place. No, it just means that I don't want you to continuously disrespect me. Don't disrespect. Friends, family, don't disrespect people when they say no. Don't disrespect them when they tell you that you hurt their feelings or whatever you said they didn't like or whatever you did they did not like. Don't think that they are being disrespectful to you or being mean. You're acting funny. What's wrong with you? Ugh, I don't know. See, I knew it. Ugh, I got you. You know, no. And we have to learn how to be comfortable with expressing our boundaries. We have to learn how to be comfortable with saying no. And it starts with just doing it. Know that you deserve it because you do. And then go out and do it. Go out and do it. And again, confrontation does not always have to be violent, okay, people? So don't go out there and say, well, Miss Denise said I could to go ahead and we could just... Not what I'm saying, okay? We're working on being non-violent, okay? You don't always have to curse people out. I'm just saying, you could just say no and keep it moving. Okay? So protect yourself, protect your peace at all costs, protect your energy at all costs. Okay, so thank you for tuning into Freedom Friday. Remember to forgive yourself. Remember to tell yourself that you are proud of yourself and love yourself. If you go into the mirror and say, Denise, I'm so proud of you for smiling today. So proud of you, girl, because you made dinner last night. I'm so proud of you for XYZ. Denise, I forgive you. When you were 12, you kicked the dog. I don't know. Whatever you need to forgive yourself for. Go ahead and look in the mirror and say you forgive yourself. You don't have to keep that guilt and hold that guilt and that shame with you like for the rest of your life because we're grown now. We're like adults. We're grown. Okay? So don't keep that guilt with you. Don't keep that shame with you. And don't feel bad or guilty for saying no and for putting up those boundaries. It does not matter who the person is. And the reason I say family and I stress that is because a lot of times we do have a difficult time with telling our family no because we believe we always have to say yes and be there for them. But again, you are protecting your peace. You're protecting your mental health at all costs. So I just want to get on here and say that. Thank you for tuning in. And if you need me, reach out to me. Again, the website is www.gettherapy.org. You can find me on Instagram at grow_empower_transform_therapy. So if you need me, message me, call me, contact me, email me, check out the website, check out the YouTube channel, like the YouTube channel, share and subscribe. So until next time, have an excellent and awesome weekend. Put your boundaries in place and don't go out there and cuss people out because you're putting your boundaries in place. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Bye.